You're live.
Live coffee chatter show. Coffee chatter.
Oh no, I'm panicking.
What you posted now?
You fucking shitting me?
I'm not kidding.
It would be. You're live now.
Yep.
Oh, so we're just dropping F-bombs on there. Nice.
Nobody was watching when you said that. 2 people are watching now.
Dropping F-bombs. Nobody was watching when.
All right, so let me just get the link real quick. Copy link. Thank you.
Show. Guy. Huge live.
Okie dokie, you 6 viewers that are watching live right now. We're getting there.
You know, we're just
behind.
Yeah, you know, it's our second time doing this. What do people expect?
Yeah.
So, are we starting now?
Well, I mean,
Good to go?
Yeah, let's
roll.
Yeah, like frick. I guess there's no time like the present.
Yeah, why would we wait?
I guess
we
you're
ready to
right.
go?
No, yeah, I guess you're right.
Well, it's midnight, damn right, we're wound up too tight. I got a fist full of whiskey, the bottle just bit me. Oh, that shit makes me batshit crazy. We got no fear, no doubt, all in balls out. We're going up today to kick out every life, to get anything we want, take everything inside. We're going, don't stop us turning while we burn it to the ground.
Hello?
Oh, I got his ass now.
You have to be fast in the track.
I hate that guy.
This race could change the rest of your life.
Going to my best, so whatever happens then, it's good.
My buttle got stretched a little bit.
I'm about to light this shit up.
Everything inside. We're going till the world stops turning while we burn it to the ground tonight.
Radio show number 2, baby. Coffee Chatter BMX Racing Radio Show. Say that 10 times fast.
Yeah, I could not one bit. That is a mouthful right there, pal.
Thanks to ProGate Europe. Winning starts with a great gate.
Winning does start with a great gate. What's your favorite lane to go out of other than 8?
1. Of course.
You're
I always
big 1 and 8 guy.
Big 1 and 8 guy. I always thought 2 was really tough to get out of because you're always beside the guy who qualified fastest and who's likely winning everything.
That's a great point. That always makes it
So
tough.
I always thought, I thought it was pretty tough actually.
Still getting set up here.
My stupid story on Instagram won't load. My LTE sucks.
So let's get into it in a sec here. But we got to give out a shout out to also to motosheets.com. You know, they're on board with us today. Your timing and scoring needs made easy by going to motosheets.com, contacting them for timing systems, scoring systems. You know, they got it all. Visit our friends over there, motorsheets.com.
Do you want Do Not Disturb on while driving on the stone?
No, why would I want that?
I don't know. It's on Do Not.
I don't know.
I don't know how to get it. It's on while you're driving.
So we got the show started here. We're looking forward to chatting all things BMX. We have some social media check-ins to get to. We have some true or false to get to. I'm hoping to get some people to call in, chat some BMX racing, chat some riders maybe. We got a little bit covered today, so we're looking forward to it. We only got 6 people listening so far, but we got a thumbs up. So whoever gave us a thumbs up, thank you.
We got a shitload of stuff today. We got a bunch of stuff to go through.
We got a variety. It's a good variety today. That's what I'm going to say. Good variety.
We should say phone lines are open. If you want to call in, chat to us about anything, ask a question, say hi.
Yep.
I don't know. Wish your grandma a happy birthday. Phone lines are open. Do we have the number posted?
I have it posted on the YouTube thing, so if you guys can see the number,
people can see
the number. You know, Kimmy was, I don't know if you told Kimmy, but Kimmy messes the chatter.
Yeah.
And I wanted him to call in. He should call in.
I know.
One of these times.
I told him to call in because he needs to call in Miss Kimmy.
I did too.
Good old Kimmy from Sweden.
I'm just finishing up putting this on the old Facebook page. We're a little bit scattered, running behind. We're still new to this whole live gig.
Yeah.
We're working
and we've been busy. Like we've been really busy.
Oh, have we ever?
We've been really busy. So we did our Edmonton riding camp this past weekend.
Yep.
Went really well.
I thought it went great.
Went really well.
Yeah.
We had a great turnout, even though there's no racing this year, obviously. But a bunch of people still want to work on their skills and improve, which, there's no racing this year, but what a good opportunity to work on your skills and improve as a racer for when races are going again.
Huge opportunity. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer. Like, you always got to keep working on the skills. And I always feel bad when people come to a camp and they know there's a race coming up and they want to prepare for the race. And then they use the excuse like not to try something that, I don't want to get hurt for the race coming up.
Yeah. And
it's like, you have to have some sympathy for that. I get that.
For sure.
But I never like to see that. But now the opportunity is here to work on your skills, try something new. You got no race coming up. So
exactly.
Let's go big. Let's try something new. Let's explore, different skills. Let's work on everything.
Of course. Because if, the week before a race, you don't want to change your gate.
Is just, you kidding me? On the live stream, your connection is unstable. It's just going to be one of those shows.
It would be unstable.
But out of this time and just has a different style, either on the gate, on the track. Do you think there'll be anybody like that?
Completely different style, probably not, but for sure, people that are improved and maybe reinvented a bit and worked on their weaknesses, absolutely. I mean, you'd be dumb not to. Like, you'd be really dumb not to.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
If there's anything you need to work on, now's the time.
Like, put the effort. You got acres of time right now.
Yeah, especially for elites. I mean, the O show's next year. If you want to work on stuff, work on it. Who cares?
If you want to switch feet in the gates, switch in feet.
Seriously. Yeah, so Edmonton camp went well this weekend. Good turnout. We practiced social distancing safely. The kids were really good about it. We had to remind them on jumps and stuff that you can't be close enough to touch your neighbor. We often had to remind them that, but otherwise, yeah, really good.
Yeah, like I said, I was happy with it. I mean, we knew going into it, the turnout was going to be a little lower, which, is obviously if us that are trying to do this as half a business, half give back, it sucks. But I think the opportunity for some of the riders to get a little more one-on-one time with us was great.
Yeah.
And then I got to ride with some of the kids. I brought my bike, did a few laps with them here and there, tried to show them a few things. So I think it went really well.
Yeah. We got a busy month with coaching too. I'm coaching at Ridge Meadows Saturday and Sunday morning this weekend. Then going to Red Deer on Tuesday, Wednesday for a camp. And then coaching at Surrey again the following weekend. And then me and James are back on tour to Alberta, baby. Stony Plain and Cochrane. Actually, Cochrane and then Stony Plain.
Yeah.
So it'd be good to end the summer with a couple banger camps for sure.
I think that'll be great. So hopefully by that time we can have a few more kids come out.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. We were at Cochrane last year and they were awesome. Rod and crew were fantastic.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. The track's a beautiful setting too.
It is weird. It's kind of perched up on the hill.
Really
and
nice.
Get a great view off the hill for the most part. I mean, I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
Like big windy spot though. I just
Alberta's
feel like
windy,
you're just open, exposed to the wind in that area.
Yeah. Speaking of the camp at Edmonton, before we get into our experience on the way home, I want to talk about the experience on the way home first.
We got an experience while we were there too, but yeah, we'll get
What was the experience on the way?
Our issue trying to find coffee one morning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and that was...
Okay, let's talk about that. We needed a Starbucks Saturday morning. We were tired and you need a coffee in the morning. You just need for coaching all day. You really do.
You really do. You can't handle the kids.
No.
If you don't. Yeah. So
what happened, James?
So I was the co-pilot at this point. Tori was driving. We're trying to find a Starbucks. Find the Starbucks on the Google Maps. It's on the way. So I'm thinking it's fine. Like there's two options of Starbucks that I have to choose from on the way there. So I pick whatever option looked closest to the road. So we're going to the track, to Starbucks. We passed one Starbucks that was perfectly right off the road. Nice drive-through. We could have rushed right through the drive-through, been back on the road, no time at all. But no, I somehow make us go to a Safeway one, which I was not on board with in the morning. It was early. It might not even have been open at the time.
We don't want to walk in a grocery store when we're getting coffee in the morning.
Not at like 8 a.m. or whatever time it was in the morning. It was not an option.
Can you not put the Starbucks adjacent to the Safeway? Like we're talking have two entrances. That's all we ask. Two entrances.
All we ask. Because then you got to go in the grocery store. You got to go. They have line. You got to go all the way around. It's just a hassle.
Yeah.
So anyways, okay, we just drive past that Safeway. We're like, no, we're not doing it. There's got to be another one. We pick another one that's probably 10 minutes out of the way, thinking it's fine. It's going to be good. Little behold, it's in a Safeway again.
Same one.
It's different one, but we went there last year.
Yeah.
So we were getting frustrated at this point. We're like, okay, we just need coffee. We don't even need a Starbucks anymore. We just want any kind of coffee. So we find this, what sounded like a nice coffee roastery place. They said something beans, cafe beans. I don't really know what it was. Sounded fantastic.
It looked good from the outside too. Like one of those hipster spots. Like, oh, finally we found our coffee spot.
Like this was the spot. And then we go there, walk in the store. It's some guy like in an office doing taxes with beans along the wall. We go in to ask for coffee and he was shocked and like, he's like, no, we don't actually sell coffee here, just beans.
And we're like, okay, sweet. So now like we're running, not late, but like
we're running behind.
We're behind when we wanted to get there.
We're big guys on getting there early, have some time to settle in, chat to anybody who comes in, blah, blah, blah.
Especially it's the first day. We usually get there. If camp starts at 9, we get there at 8:30, make sure everything's ready to go. You know, meet with the track operators and the parents and all that. And just, that's what you do.
That's what you do.
That's what you do.
You got to be sociable.
So then we had to just go through Tim Hortons. And before anyone says anything, Tim Hortons coffee sucks.
It is
just
bad.
the worst fucking coffee in the world. And like, we had to, but we got 2 coffees for like $3. It was a banging deal.
What a bargain for
gas, and we just had to.
It wasn't even gas; it was just turt water.
Yeah, it was. At that point, we just needed to get it in.
Like Starbucks has donuts, but like their coffee, guys, I can't agree with it being like anything fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
So it was a rough morning. It was a rough morning until we got our Starbucks later in the afternoon.
So then it was good. And
then camp went on. We had a great time coaching kids.
And then so the camp finished. Actually, Sunday we found a fantastic coffee shop, and you did your review in the afternoon.
That spot was fantastic.
That was one of the best coffees. So if you've seen James's coffee review on Instagram, that's our social media check-in too, by the way. Your coffee review.
Thanks, pal.
I give that coffee like a 9.5 out of 10. It was one of the best coffees I've ever had.
I think it could have broken into the 9 club.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, because I was happily surprised. On the coffee review side, it was a flat white, and that's my favorite. So compared to the lattes I normally review, it's a little different. It's a little better actually, but it was absolutely fantastic.
Are you shitting me?
It was excellent.
Yeah, I can't believe that hidden gem was right there the whole time.
And we had no idea.
We go there and
the
last minute we could have possibly gone. So
yeah, it was good. It was really good. And then so our camp finished at 4 p.m. second day.
Yep.
And it's a 12-hour drive. So we're like, oh, do we burn it? Do we we try? My uncle lives 3 hours away, so we can make it. If we drove 9 hours and got there like around midnight, because it's a 1 hour time, we gain an hour on the way home.
Yeah, we gain an hour.
And then we decided to start driving. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna burn it like a couple road dogs home. So I drive the first 3 hours. We stop, have quick dinner. James drives 6 hours straight till Kamloops, actually, where my uncle lives.
Yeah.
And right before Kamloops, like the hour leading in, I was dying. I was so tired.
You were hurting, and so he was hurting so bad when I was driving. I hit a second wind, and that's why I kept going for 6 hours straight. Yeah. I was like, I'm fine. Tori's hurting. I'm not gonna be able to continue after Kamloops because I think that would be unsafe for a bit. But I was like, he's hurting. I was about to make the call without you even knowing. I was gonna just tell you. I wasn't gonna ask. I was gonna tell you, be like, we're done. We got to find a place in Kamloops.
Because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, fuck, I don't think I can drive safely. Because that morning I got up at like 5:30 and had to finish a group project for school.
Fantastic.
So I was already up for so long. I was so tired. And then right as we're going into Kamloops, I'm kind of getting my third wind a little.
Yeah, he popped up he just came around out of nowhere.
I don't know how this happened, but I was like almost falling asleep in the car, like resting I was like, you got to rest your eyes. You got to rest your eyes because you're up soon. Your shift is up. Time to step up, Tori. Time to step up, baby.
Your time to shine's coming.
Your time to shine, baby. So I was like, you got to rest your eyes, rest it. And then at midnight, we stopped at Tim Hortons again, got a coffee and a couple donuts and hit the road.
At midnight, fantastic.
And it was like low key enjoyable having a coffee at midnight. And you're like, you know what? I'm really enjoying this.
It was awesome. It didn't matter that it was Tim Hortons coffee. It was midnight. We were having donuts and coffee on the road.
Yeah.
It was great.
So then the next hour from Kamloops to Merritt, it's a 3-hour drive home. Felt like it went by in 10 minutes.
Dude,
I was like, we are just ripping. This is so easy.
We can make it home. I thought you were just going to be able to cruise home. How fast it was.
An hour later, I felt like the road was going on forever until I was just like having to strain. And I was like, holy crap, focus. And finally, you're like, how you doing, pal? And we had to switch because it was getting a little so me driving.
Yeah.
And then we made it home. Made it home by 3 a.m.
Yeah, that was insane.
Big trip.
Huge. I'm going to tell you, we got home. Technically, we got home Monday morning. felt hungover the whole day.
Oh yeah, I felt hungover too.
Like I
It's
had a
pretty
little bit of
brutal.
a headache. I think I
Yeah.
went outside once. I was not feeling good.
No, and I have to
So-
study for exams for next week, and I tried studying that day, and I just felt like after a while I couldn't even do it. Like
Yeah.
I was so fried. Yeah,
I could imagine. That was brutal.
but we made it, baby.
We made it. Yeah, road trip. We got to give a shout out to Kyle and his family. Kyle Reeling
Yeah, good call.
and his family. Kyle, Lindsay, the kids, Nolan, Quinn, and the little one,
Nora.
Thank you. We had a great time staying at their house. They're very welcoming. They let us come stay at their house for the camp. Awesome BMX family. We
really
talk
cool.
about this all the time. This is why we love the BMX community. They welcomed us with open arms. Let us stay there
Absolutely.
on the weekend, and they have a little backyard BMX track we got to shred.
It's pretty
Shred.
sick.
Yeah,
It's pretty sick. Yeah.
and they got 2
Unreal
single man Pro
setup.
Gate Europes.
get yours today.
Get yours today.
You see, they're not stupid. They have Pro Gate Europe. That's why the kids are good.
That's why they're fantastic.
Like, I don't know.
I don't know if you could get good gates without a Pro Gate
I don't
Europe.
know. I don't think you can anymore. I think the
so.
sport's changed. I think you need a Pro Gate Europe.
You need one.
It's like a lot of people want them. Fucking need them.
Yeah. You need this one.
So speaking of Edmonton camp, circling back, I noticed when we were coaching, one of the main things that riders struggled with learning was when we were doing corners and we were working on keeping your outside pedal down and your weight on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird. Like it's really hard for people to learn that. It seems like they don't seem to want to trust it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's hard for them to commit to it.
Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, because I think we do an okay job of explaining the techniques and why we do them. And you're right. Like some of the riders that get stuck in their habits of going one way or the other, like with their pedals, with their body position. For some reason, the turns, I find it very hard to change. You're right. So you had some good methods we worked on to kind of get the kids to come around a little bit. And I thought it worked great.
Yeah, one of the good ways to do it is just get them to take their inside pedal off or inside foot off completely, so they can put all the weight on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird because like often you can say like, oh, if you watch so and so whatever pro, you notice that he or she does this, and you can do that for this as well. But a lot of pros don't even corner that way either. A lot of them pedal level footed,
Yeah.
or not pedal but corner with your feet level.
Yeah, I think when you're riding out front, when you're a pro and we have these big turns now. I think when you're out front and cruising, people get away with just having the different style that's maybe not the most ideal. And I think that's why maybe the kids watch those riders that are out front cruising and they see that, and maybe that's why. But when you're in the pack and you're making moves, and obviously you are one of the best to do it, like you need to be in that strong, stable position to be able to take a hit, make a move, stay upright, and keep racing.
Yeah, absolutely. And like we told the kids, like you can carve way better. You're in a much better position to sprint out of the corner, and you're much more stable if someone comes underneath and bumps you.
Yeah.
And it's weird that a lot of pros don't do it. I don't think there's a good reason for them not doing it. I think a lot just don't do it and maybe don't practice corners.
Yeah.
Because like
that's the thing. Don't practice corners. When do we practice corners?
No, like when do you see pros actually practicing corners?
When does the coach put on the program? Okay, we're going to do corners.
Like I'm sure some do, but it's not that common.
Mostly it's one of those things that you kind of just half-ass when you're doing a half lap or
I know.
a single straight effort. You're like, I'll just go around the turn, and maybe you do it once or twice half-ass, and then you're like, whatever.
Which is insane when you think about it, because think how many races are won and lost in corners and no one really practices them. It's fucking crazy.
That's insane.
Like why not? I think
No.
it's not that fun or cool to practice them, so people that just don't. It's just overlooked.
Yeah. I think overlooked is the main part.
Yeah.
Because it is important. I think people know how important corners are, but it's overlooked because of all the other things we're trying to practice. We're trying to practice our sprint. We're trying to practice our straightaways. And we have like these set plans that we do half laps, single straight efforts, gates. But we just never put it on the program to do corners.
No.
So yeah, something that is overlooked, I think. So it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting
Anyway,
to
it's
think
good to
about.
teach kids that, because I realize now with doing these, when we were coaching these kids and stuff, you need to implement these things young, even if they don't master it at the camp, which is tough to change. But if you implement like good gate form and good technique in the corners and that kind of stuff now, it's just going to continue to evolve them as they keep growing older.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
One thing we had to nip too. The kids.
We had to put an end to this real quick.
So, for instance, if there's 4 rollers,
Yeah.
you just say go manual through them.
Yeah, manual.
That seemed to be very confusing for a lot of riders.
So we caught on to this. I'd say we caught pretty quickly, or you did.
Are you shitting me?
They were saying you go manual, pump, manual.
And I was like, the first time I heard this, I was like, what are you talking about? Like, what rollers do you?
Where is this?
I was like,
where's this pump?
Yeah, where are you looking at? And I was like, manual. And they were just like looked so confused at the rollers.
I was like, what? Like, what? So we had to nip this in the bud. We had to make sure
we had to nip it.
This we have a standard. Like we're not going to say we make the rules around here, but that's just a general consensus. We had to nip in the butt, so we had to lock it up.
Yeah, it was a little confusing, and we got to lock this up because they need to know the right lingo.
The lingo, BMX has this lingo. We need to know the lingo. Got to have good lingo. It's like one of the times we heard some lingo that was what was the other one? J hopping? No.
Yeah.
Frog hopping?
Jet hopping.
Jet hopping.
So
What the hell is a jet
I was doing
hop?
cam blast and cam loops, and the kid, I can't remember, it was in regards to a tap manual, and he called it jet hopping. I was like, what in the world is that?
I beg your pardon. you bite your tongue.
You never say that again.
That is a tap manual only. Oh, we got a caller.
Caller number one.
Caller number one.
Caller number one. Who we have?
How you doing? It's Derek.
Derek, how's it going?
Good, not too bad, not too bad. First of all, I'll say I'm both a huge fan of both you guys. You're amazing.
Oh, thanks, Derek.
Man.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. How's it going?
You're welcome. I'm good. I'm good.
What can we do? What can we do for you today? Just wanted to. Oh, you got a question? Yeah, shoot.
Yeah, if that's okay.
Yeah,
I just
absolutely.
wanted to ask you, what is your favorite track that you've competed on, both of you?
Good question, James. What's yours?
Favorite track I competed on. I think one of my favorites was Papendal, actually back when they had the crossover. And
you psycho.
A lot of people didn't like the crossover, but I liked
Right.
that track because it was really technical after the crossover with two different options down the third straight. And it had a fantastic first straight that was just wide open. So I really like that option. Actually.
Yeah, the good reasons.
Yeah.
I liked Chula Vista London track. We raced in like 2013 and 14. It's kind of funny. It's really similar to Papendal those years too.
It's the one with the crossover.
Yeah, it was just really big and technical, but fast. So it kind of rewarded you for being fast on the first straight and stuff. And it was big and wide open, and you also had to be technically good. And it rewarded you for a triple into the last corner, which was super cool.
Mm-hmm. That was a big one.
I like the technical tracks better too, because it really tests who shows the better bikers in the it separates the competition.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like I think if it's an easier track, you get a bit less separation because everyone can do the track, but a bit more technical, you can more appreciate, I think, the riders that can get around really fast.
Mm-hmm. Somewhere like Zolder. Zolder back in the day, I think I would consider the old Zolder track. Smaller track, pretty easy, but very technical. And those last two straightaways, I thought really it shined for the riders that could carry some momentum down them.
Cool.
So
nice. Thank you.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Dave,
man.
Good luck whenever the season starts. And Tori, good luck with your golf.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Road to the peak.
That's it, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Have fun with your dad golfing.
Yeah,
Take
well,
care.
thanks a lot for calling in, man.
Thanks, Derek.
You're welcome.
See you, buddy.
Bye.
Thanks for calling in, Derek. First caller.
I like his
show.
I like his opinion on what do you call it?
On the tracks?
Yeah, on technical tracks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
I really like it, and we're always believers on options on the tracks, like reward somebody for doing a certain line, that sort of thing. So,
the floodgates open.
Floodgates are open. Caller number two.
Caller number two. Who do we have?
Hey, it's Justin Wall with USA BMX.
Hey,
Justin.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Going good.
What can we do for you?
So, I have two questions.
Go for it.
One's a writing question. One's a social media question. So. First one, I was ripping off gates last night, pulling some good times, but I feel like my first pedal is just a little bit short to get my second around. You guys have any advice on getting that second and third pedal around when taking gates?
What do you mean by short?
Like I feel like I could extend that first pedal just a little bit longer, so the peak of that second one could get that power down. Do you have any tips to help with that, or is it just all sprints on flat pedals that could alleviate that?
You know, I've had that issue in the past a lot too, where in my head I've had to try to think of. I use that same terminology actually. I think of lengthening out my first pedal, and for me, I always tried to focus on that during sprints because I always find it tough to make those adjustments on the track and in the gate when things happen a little more quickly. So I was always during sprints, I would just try to get everything out of my first pedal before I transferred onto the second pedal. And then hopefully when I went to the track, I would have an easier time of focusing and improving on that area.
Gotcha. Awesome. Yeah, and that second question for you is, I'm a social media guy. I'm covering all the races, putting out content that hopefully people enjoy. Do you guys have anything that you just think is missing from that national coverage that you'd like to see?
I think you guys need to hire me and work with you. Good question. I follow a lot of the other sports, like their main accounts, like F1 or PGA Tour and stuff. They show a lot of, they make a lot of posts about kind of behind the scenes stuff. Like they'll take photos of riders behind the scenes or interviews behind the scenes or kind of videos of them practicing or warming up. I think it'd be cool. Obviously, pro racing isn't going on now, but if you have top amateurs or pros, maybe, I don't know, get some pictures of them warming up or get some videos of like kind of stuff, I think could be interesting because I like behind the scenes stuff when I follow the sports I like. I don't know. What do you think, James?
Yeah, I'm the same. Like I thought your videos, what was the race when we had
it's the Ohio National.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
that was kind of fun. Like a little behind the scenes. They were talking some smack, about the blast, that kind of thing. I'm a big guy in that. I love the behind the scenes interviews, hear the stories of the riders and like what they're dealing with going in and out of races. So I'm with you on the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sounds good. We'll look forward to it in South Dakota this weekend. I'll get some of the up there for you. So
yeah, looking forward to it. Thanks for calling in, buddy.
Thanks, Justin.
Have a good one, guys.
You too, man.
Bye.
Good question. Cool dude.
Yeah,
cool
Justin,
dude.
Good man. Good dude. Good questions. I like that he's taking some input. Trying to improve always. Oh, we have 4 minutes remaining on our starter pack for the call.
People call in FaceTime audio.
Call FaceTime audio if you can. I know that sounds weird, but call FaceTime audio. We'll have to put some more minutes. It's like $10. We'll have to get some more minutes on the phone.
Yeah, but call in FaceTime audio now because the phone should be on.
It's on Wi-Fi.
No, it's on LTE.
Okay, right on. So we need to connect it to the Wi-Fi.
Well, can it just be on LTE or no?
Well, I mean, we don't really have data on that phone.
Okay, we need to sort the phone out.
So I'll get it on the Wi-Fi. Then you're gonna have to put it in, and we'll go from there.
Oh, it sounds great. So when we were sleeping on the weekend too. Complete side note.
Yeah.
So I'm usually a stomach sleeper myself.
Yeah.
I'm a big stomach sleeper. Sometimes on the side,
Yep.
But we were sleeping in small beds, so we couldn't exactly sleep on our stomach because when you're in a short individual bed, your feet hang off the end.
Yeah, which normally I'm okay with my feet hanging off the bed, but I don't like it when there's like the wood frame and my feet hit the wood frame. Can't handle that. Can't do it.
So we're good for the Wi-Fi. Yeah,
fantastic. All right, FaceTime audio, guys.
Oh, right on.
To the bed.
That's my new favorite drop.
That's awesome.
So we had to sleep on our backs. And let me tell you, wow, my back felt great when I woke up.
It did, hey?
Oh, it was so nice sleep. I never sleep on my back, but it was so nice. And I feel like I might change to be a back sleeper now.
Really?
That's
a big change.
I know. I just like when when you're tired and you go to bed and you just want to go face down and just.
That's all. That's
all I want to do. I know.
Yeah. You just want to go on your back now, though.
I don't know. It felt great. Like I want to cuddle up under my blankets, like on my stomach, on my side, but then on the back is just like, oh. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. I'm a big stomach sleeper too, but I think because we took melatonin, I was so melted into my bed on my back that I was very much okay with it too. Without melatonin, I just need to pile my face into the pillow and just like knock myself out. But you're right. With melatonin, I can just.
You ever take melatonin and then have to go to the bathroom before you sleep? Like 20 minutes later, and you just get up like super wonky and just feel drunk. Like
you're just like hole in the walls to keep yourself up.
Shit. You're just walking to the bathroom, someone else's house. Like, where's this thing?
Oh, it's so true though.
I know.
You just get so into that just groggy state, and it's not good.
Because I don't race anymore, obviously, and I guess we haven't traveled in a while, so I haven't taken a sleep aid in a while. I feel like shit when I woke up with it.
Yeah,
I felt like really groggy. Yeah.
Common, right? It happens a lot of times.
Like I guess it's good for melatonin's not that strong either, but I guess it's good for if you need to get used to a time zone, like we had a 1 hour time zone, or if you just want help sleeping a bit earlier, it's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I woke up feeling kind of wonky. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. I would love to try some of the CBD products that I've seen.
Yeah.
Again, sponsored by.
It's good.
It sounds like that really relaxes them for bed and their muscles they wake up a little more relaxed. So I'd love to try that sometime.
Really relaxing. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
The CBD stuff's really good.
Be good for
really
a race.
good. Yeah. And it's legal.
And it's legal now. So they're pretty, they're making a big push in action sports. We are an action sport that it could be beneficial in.
So Kimmy just texted me and said, I'm back in biceps at the gym. Been crying myself to sleep ever since I saw Palm Dog's biceps on his last review.
Oh, hell yeah,
he commented on your biceps look huge.
Dude,
last
I
review.
don't understand because
I was filming. I was like, Jesus Christ. He's just glowing right now.
I was looking yoked. I was pretty stoked to post a photo. I don't care what anybody says if they think my arms look small or not. I thought they looked pretty yoked. And I have not been doing as much upper body in the past 3 months as I normally have. I haven't been hitting the creatine hard either. So I was happily surprised they were looking acceptable.
Funny thing about creatine. So in 2012 before London, when I was coming back from my spleen surgery, I was taking creatine when I started training again to try and put size on because I lost so much muscle, and I fucked up teaspoon and tablespoon. So I ended up taking like twice the amount or something, and got to the point where I was like burning when I was going to pee in the bathroom, and I had to go to the hospital. Yeah.
Oh my God.
To the doctor. Yeah, it was really bad because like it's not good for your kidneys.
That's a lot of creatine.
Yeah. So I was like overloading my kidneys badly.
Oh my God.
So I had to stop before I like caused damage anyway. Yeah. What an idiot. But
what an idiot.
Since then, like I know the difference. There's quite a big difference between tablespoon and teaspoon.
Yeah.
FYI kids, make sure you know because you could like maybe,
that'd be very
damage your kidneys. Yeah. And it's just not a good thing.
Discussion topic. We got a discussion topic. Well, we were talking with Kyle and his family just about different things in BMX racing sport. What's beneficial for kids to do, for racing, improvement, trying to get better long-term in the sport, blah, 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 a lot of things. And one of the things was going to the race, going to U.S. races as Canadians. Because in Canada, we don't have the same amount of competition as USA BMX does. And it's a great place to go get some experience. Hold on. Time. We can't just, move on from the fact you're scratching your back with those Answer BMX.
Get yours today. How good are Answer forks, though?
Answer daggers, baby.
Get yours today.
Yeah. But yeah, so we were talking about what's beneficial, and we were suggesting going to the U.S. for Canadians, I think is very beneficial when you're getting a little older.
It is.
And to really know where you're fitting in with the, you don't want to compare yourself to everyone else, but at a certain point, you got to see how you compare to other riders around the world, right?
Yeah. And I think it's easy to do well. I shouldn't say easy to do well, but it's in grand scheme of things, it's easy to do well in Canada if you're fast because the competition isn't that deep. We're not that a big country in BMX.
Yeah.
And it's just, basically, I mean, if you're good, you can do well in Canada, pretty much no problem. And a lot of people do well in Canada, or, we could use the example of other smaller countries in the sport too. And they go to the US and get their doors blown off and they're like, holy shit. It's like someone just slapped you in the face. It's like, holy crap, I thought I was good.
Yeah.
But you need to get, it's like, oh my God, what's going on? But then you recover like
depth of field with a lot of faster guys. Like you got to get comfortable racing with more fast guys.
Yeah. And absolutely. Good point. And in the US too, there's just so much more opportunity in BMX or any sport. Like if you compare obviously BMX racing to the US compared to Canada or whatever, it's not the opportunity for sponsorship and money and all the above. So if you really want a good career, from Canada, I would highly recommend racing in the US as early as you can as a kid.
Yeah. I think it's really beneficial.
How old was I when I raced? I think I raced a state championship in Washington when I was like, I want to say 8 or something.
Okay.
And I was passing the kid for first into the last corner and they came down and hit me and I crashed and I was just devastated.
Really?
I thought I was going to win. I was passing him and then he took me out basically. And I was so upset.
The world was over.
I think I was crying and it just feels like that's just it.
That was it. That was your moment. That was your time to shine.
I know.
Oh, brutal.
I still remember that. It's funny. I hadn't thought about that in so long.
That's a good one. I don't know when my first one is. I want to say one of my first ones was Reno. So I remember going to Reno in the wintertime. We wouldn't have a track to ride because Reno was early January or something.
And it's Canada.
And Abbotsford Indoor closed down for the mid part of the winter there, like over New Year's. So I remember doing like roller sprints to get ready for it. But thinking back, like doing roller sprints and then going to Reno on a flat dirt hill, basically you're pushing 2 gears higher when you go to Reno. You're not going to be ready for that whatsoever. No. So that was something special.
Reno is just a classic like Canadian race, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of was, hasn't it? It's because it was just like, it's close enough for people to drive, but easy enough to get to. I mean, I think now it's changed to Vegas. Is that race for a lot of people? Do they do Reno every year now? I don't think they do.
It's a good question.
We should have asked Justin.
I feel like I should know.
It's one of those things.
I forgot to tell Justin. I just thought of it.
Okay, what
would be good to do like when pro racing starts back up for content is to do like a press conference for the 3 guys on the podium and 3 women.
Oh yeah,
That I
We've
totally
talked
forgot
about
about that.
we need more press conferences in the sport.
And the reason I think of that is because we watch AMA, Supercross, and Motocross, and the top 3 guys always do a press conference and interviews.
Yeah,
and obviously we don't have the press that other sports do, but I'm sure some sponsors in I don't know, some few media guys in BMX would probably like that. And then also you could YouTube it and then post it on YouTube on USA BMX, and I'm sure you'd get a lot of people watching it. Hell, you could even live stream it and people would watch it.
You could actually, yeah.
You'd live stream it after the race and people would watch it, and then just embed the YouTube video, and
I think that'd be great.
It wouldn't be that hard, or
yeah,
I think it'd be really cool.
That's kind of the behind the scenes stuff we like. Like we said, like we like those conversations. We like those hard hitting questions. Like ask those questions that, you know, the riders may feel like a little awkward, but I mean, every fan is wondering at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, those are the good ones.
And it makes it's viable to sponsor. Like if the guy podiums or the elite women podiums, and then they do that video, that press conference, even if it's just a video, more than anything, with someone interviewing them. That's I mean, that's great exposure.
That's a publicity right
like
there.
Like kids will love watching that.
I think so.
I'd like watching it.
I watch it every weekend. Motocross, PGA Tour,
I'd like watching it.
Formula One. Yeah, it's interesting. I was so big Formula One guys over here too. We love our sports. They do a lot of interviews, a lot of social media. I love it for that. I was on their YouTube page watching the recap of the last race.
Yeah.
And I saw a video that goes like Formula One. I kind of just wrote it in here and said Formula One posted a video about Alex Albon being under pressure from the team. And it's like Formula One posted this video saying that he's under pressure for the team. Can you imagine if UCI BMX Supercross posted like a video?
Imagine if many feelings would be hurt.
Oh my gosh. It'd be like, can you imagine? So like UCI BMX posts like James Palmer's under fire from Answer S Squared for poor results. Like, I'd be like, holy shit, what?
I know. And so many riders would be like, why are they posting that?
Yeah, it'd be so weird.
But if you want to be a professional sport, that's what they do.
Yeah, they cover everything. Cover teams, cover riders
that's
on teams,
good point.
Transfers.
Yeah.
And at first, like, I thought it was ridiculous that Formula One was posting this about him, but I was like, they're covering their sport.
They're covering the sport.
Like, that is an issue that could actually be real because he hasn't been getting the results that the team normally expects.
And that's what creates interest, is fans like, oh shit, Albon's under pressure and he's running in 10th. What's going to happen now?
Yeah.
Or, you know, like,
is a team going to be loyal or is the team going to just be an asshole and cut him? Like, what are they going to do?
There's backstory.
Yeah.
I think that's why people...
Backstory. That's huge.
Yeah, I think that's why people... some people like this show too, is because we give some good insight to this kind of stuff as well. And that's what I think is missing from BMX too, is some insight, that kind of stuff that drives, what's the word I'm looking for? Drives interest.
Yeah.
Like backstories, interest. Like if 2 guys have a rivalry, be like, yeah, you know, there's whatever, blah, blah, blah. If
that's huge.
This person hasn't got great results, like, yeah, that sponsor's known to like drop people at the end of the year if they haven't. That kind of stuff.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that's fantastic.
Yeah, we need that. We need more of that, I think.
So it is hard hitting. It is a little awkward,
but that's pro sports.
Somebody might get back at you, get a little mad, but you're right. That's pro sports.
That's pro sports. Like we have no idea what actual like NHL hockey players, football players, baseball players deal with on a regular basis.
I can't even fathom it.
Like they don't watch Sports Center and those. They can't.
They'd get their feelings hurt all the time if they're watching, because the amount of, I'm not going to say shit talking that they do, but like they point out their flaws, their mistakes all the time. They mess up. They're always pointed out.
Every day. It's like you have one bad game in the NHL, you got to answer 50 reporters that night. You're on Sports Center, you're on Misplays of the Day. They're talking about how you lost your game. Like we have no idea. We have none of that.
None of it.
Like we have none of that.
No.
We're talking, let's get just a little bit of it.
just a little bit. Maybe like the top semis, quarters, like those guys that are still like, they can be okay with those results. They can move on, but like, let's find out why they messed up. Like, let's talk about their problem. Let's talk about their mistake. Let's talk about the rivalry. Like, you know what? Let's talk about it.
Let's get some interesting stuff like that. I like the sound of that.
Yeah. And I mean, that's what we're here to do. We're going to start doing that. We do it.
Maybe I'll start doing that.
Maybe our Chatter TV, we actually, your writers' corners. Maybe you just start throwing
this is perfect
questions.
I can do this job.
You can do it.
So for USA BMX and UCI BMX Supercross, I'll be the scoop guy.
The scoop guy. Towards the inside scoop.
I'll be the scoop guy. I gotta poke around a little, get some scoop. But they could get me to do that, and then I could just post about that stuff and drive some interesting content. That'd be awesome.
I think it'd be great.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, I really think it would.
Maybe riders will start to hate me, but you know. Want to do true and false?
Yeah, let's do it.
Where's it?
It's on I think it's on page 1. You're going to page 3.
That's
true or false coming up, guys. It's coming up here.
Where the hell is it?
I don't know. It was try.
Game show.
It takes a second. Okay, good. Thank God it ends quickly.
All right. I'll start. How many? I got 5. How many you got?
4. So you start.
Okay. Neek likes oatmeal more than bread.
No, it's a lie. Dutchies love bread.
Oh, I thought I could. Yeah. Dutchies love bread. So no, that's false.
First one for me. Dino used to gate with his opposite foot forward, and that's why he turns his bars the opposite way off the start.
You're a big opposite foot forward guy in the gate with these.
I don't know. Tell you.
No, false.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lie. That's false.
Yeah, false. I once picked my lane out of order at a World Cup.
Did you pick it out of order sooner or later?
No questions.
Okay, time out on the game.
There's no questions.
Time out on the game.
Why do you do this? Just answer the question.
I want one question. I want you to have to, provide one answer.
Why? It kind of defeats the purpose of the game.
Because
I just yelled into the mic too.
I know. Because it makes you either like make it more believable or it makes it less believable.
Why can't you just take it for the question?
Because it's just so quick. Then all I answer is true. False. That's all I answer is true. Okay. No, false. You would have had to. They would have corrected it. False.
True. I actually did it in a World Cup final once.
Really?
Yeah, seriously. In Rock Hill in 2015. I don't know why, but I had pick after Connor, and I think I was just so focused, or I just kind of whatever.
Okay.
I picked my lane. It was actually his pick, so then they had to go into the thing, somehow exit mine and cancel it. And yeah, it was a bit of a mess. And I was I felt like an idiot. I was like, oh, sorry.
Sorry, bro.
I felt like a complete idiot. And the worst, we were doing on top of the hill and they were filming us picking lanes. So I think you can see on the feed that I picked before.
Classic mix up.
Yeah.
Classic mix up.
Misplay of the day.
Yeah. That would have been on Sports
That would
Center.
have been misplay of the day.
That would have been on Sports Center. Somebody text the number?
Roger versus Fields. Who you got? What's he talking about?
Yeah. What are we talking about? Roger versus Fields.
Are we talking Roger? Are we talking Toledo, Ohio takeout Roger versus Connor?
Yeah, well,
that's probably what say that's what we're talking about. Roger, like the guy who called in 2 weeks ago. Roger versus Connor. Who you got?
Versus Connor who?
Fields. It says Fields. Say yes. That's it.
Connor Fields. Are you kidding me?
So
Roger, I don't think Roger blasted Cam.
Mystery number. Give us some Just call in. Mystery number. Just call in.
Just call in and ask the question.
Yeah, just call in and ask on FaceTime audio, please. On
FaceTime audio. I don't know.
So specific.
Yeah. Anyways.
I
think am I up? I'm up.
No, yeah, you're up.
I'm up.
Go.
All right. I've been told that Niek consistently gets slow times out of lane 8 at Papendal when they train and practice there.
True.
I have no idea. I don't even know if it's lane 8 when they practice.
He probably doesn't.
No.
Sylvan told me the other day that he hadn't had Nutella in a month.
That's no. You were talking to him the other day. That's a lie, though. That's false because he has baby.
Good eye.
Yeah.
Good eye. Yeah. Sylvan loves Nutella.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's big sweet guy.
Yeah.
Next one. I have the smallest feet on the circuit.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's probably true.
You have really.
I don't
small feet.
I've never compared, but I think I do.
What size are your feet?
I'm an 8.
No, they say about small feet.
What time?
Small shoes.
Okay.
USA BMX pro sections often have setup jumps before them, and supercross tracks usually don't.
Good question. Let me think of a few tracks here. I mean, it's a possibility and it's a fair statement to throw out there, but I think you're false because, that's just an assumption. Some tracks are made by the same people, so it's false.
I have true for this one.
You have true?
Because if you think about it, most ABA or USA BMX, I always default to ABA. Most USA BMX tracks have a step up or a double manual tap before getting to the section, whereas Supercross tracks or World Cup tracks never have
that. You're right in that sense of the split. I guess you say. I was thinking the Chula ones. I guess those are ABA made, but Chula ones USA BMX made. Chula
there's
ones.
an asterisk beside that one.
Yeah. We could get nitpicky.
Think about the
Manchester setup roller.
I thought of that one too.
Yeah.
There's exceptions.
There's exceptions. That's true.
I think about Argentina.
It's older.
Yeah. I guess Papendal has a setup jump.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I don't think it does.
Abbotsford.
Oh wait, yeah. No, Abbotsford doesn't. Yep. Yeah.
My point being, I don't think USA BMX tracks usually. Okay, I'll put it this way: they don't usually go straight into a double.
No, because you're right. They have a setup jump for the AM side.
They pretty much always have like a double or a step up, whereas a pro section on a World Cup track, granted, some have a roller or something, but generally you go right into it.
Fair.
Which do you like better?
I like a setup jump.
You like a setup jump, eh?
Because not that I have a hard time with it, I really like being able to, one, judge my speed off the setup jump. Because when you go low in a turn, you sometimes don't know how fast you're going in relative to where a normal turn you'd be doing. And two, you can make up ground sometimes if you know how to do it really well.
It's kind of a good build up a setup jump. You do a quick tap, and you're like, here we fucking go, baby.
Yeah, then you're like, boom, I'm into it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're flying and you hit the quick tap or whatever setup it is, you're like, I'm flying.
It's kind of cool. Actually, like a little step up, you tap is pretty badass. I like that.
It is fun, yeah. So I like a setup jump.
I mean, you don't like coming out of the turn and hitting a 10-foot high quarter pipe wall.
Like atmosphere.
I'm fine with that though. Like I don't really care.
It's not a big deal either. No,
a setup jump kind of does settle you though. I think.
What I think is good about the setup jump is sometimes I'm literally just thinking about this now. I think it could create less crashes on the pro jump because sometimes when you're coming out of turn, people end up squishing on to one side of the track just because it flows a certain way. And with the setup jump, you have like your wheels are still on the ground to be able to bump, separate, and still stay on two wheels. Where sometimes you come out of the turn, if you're getting too close, like in Argentina, I feel like it happens every once in a while. You just hit the lip and then you're just exploding.
Yeah,
because
that's true.
But just an idea.
Yep.
Last one for me. Fireball's tried out for Russia's Got Talent during the COVID break.
She is Russia's talent.
She is.
That's a false though.
Russia's talent. Yeah, that's false.
How would you ever possibly know that?
I have no idea.
Have you ever talked to her?
Yeah,
Afromova?
I've talked to her. Yeah, because she was at the Tokyo test event. Not test event, the test ride.
I thought you were going to say she was at the after party. I was like, right on.
Right on. No, she was at the test ride when we were testing the track out. So
how's her English?
Minimal, but fine. Like I wouldn't say it's fantastic, but it's definitely not bad in retrospect to what we can speak in other languages. So,
well, yeah, I mean, just better than our Russian.
Better
which
than
is Niet.
It's better than our French. Better than our French.
Do you think we have any Russian listeners?
No.
Like not one.
Not
like
one.
we're talking not one.
Like I'm thinking like not one.
Like you think we go over to Russian Pit at the next World Cup and say, hey, we're doing an interview to Coffee Chatter TV for our YouTube video. Do you think they have any idea what we're talking about?
I think is it Kadyshev?
I think he follows
I
Coffee
think
Chatter.
Kadyshev follows it, so he knows maybe. The other ones, really it's a toss up.
If he
toss-up.
follows Coffee Chatter, likely he's listened to one show.
I would hope so, because I would hope we've had a guest on that he's like, I want to listen to this person.
Yeah, you'd think. I'm just picturing them, team van, Russia team van, Pavel driving it to the World Cup. Just picture it. Pavel driving 8 deep, listening to Coffee Chatter. Just listen to the Nickelback.
We're going out tonight.
Just mean mugging.
Oh, that'd be epic.
Last one.
Okay.
Manchester was actually meant to be bigger than it was, but at the time, Liam wanted it built smaller, so they followed what he wanted.
No, false.
Yeah, it's false. Yeah, Liam actually wanted it bigger, I think.
Yeah, I can assume Liam.
Well, that was a quick one.
That was easy.
Yeah. Okay. It's hard to think of these ones.
Yeah,
it's a tough one. This is the toughest segment.
That's why most of them are false for me.
Like, did you have any that were true?
Well, my small feet, maybe. I don't even know for a fact. I'm just assuming.
Yeah, that's the game show.
That would be the game show.
That's all we need from that crap.
That's terrible.
So my sister was talking to her boyfriend Colin and her friend Rachel yesterday about zip ties. And she said zip ties, and Colin said, "Oh, I call them zap straps."
Yeah.
So what do we call them? Zip ties or zap straps?
They're both, but they're zap straps and zip ties. They're the same thing.
So what are you saying? Zap straps?
I normally say zap straps, but people don't understand.
We gotta nip this.
No.
We gotta nip this.
So I switch
now.
and I say zip ties because most people don't know. I think it's like toque and beanie. I think it's like that. People don't. Yeah. Canadians know what a toque is, but worldwide people know what a beanie is. I think certain people / Canadians know what a zap strap is, and I think the world knows what a zip tie is.
Yeah, I think zap strap's a very Canadian way to say it.
That's exactly what it is.
Like you say zap,
I think it's right.
You say zap strap to an American, they have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you don't zip a strap up, you zap it up.
But zap strap sounds like a bit of a fucking clown show. Like, you know, it doesn't sound like something like, oh, let me just get this zap strap.
It's a zap strap.
What are you talking about?
It sounds
it's a zip tie.
It's a zap strap.
It's a zip tie.
You think the guy that was making it was zipping up his thing and said, I'm going to call it a zip tie? No, he's like,
you think he's zapping it? He's zapping up his number plate? No, he's zipping up his number plate.
What does it sound like?
Zip?
No, it doesn't. A zipper sounds like a zip. This sounds like a zap.
So let me just zap my number plate to my bars.
You zap strap it. You got to zap strap. It's not a zap it. It's a zap strap.
You're zipping it.
No, you zip a zipper. You zap a zap strap.
You zap a bug.
You're talking about the electrical zap.
Yeah, you don't zap a number plate to your bars. Is my point. You zip tie the number plate.
These guys are saying zip tie, zip tie. Like I'm not saying zip tie is wrong.
Yes, you did, because you said it's a zap strap. So you're essentially saying zip tie is wrong.
Well, it's a zap strap. I'm just saying it's a zap strap.
You said zip tie. Implying zip tie was wrong.
All right, let me backpedal a little bit. I got myself into a corner I don't want to be in. It's a zap strap, but zip tie is correct too. So I'm taking back whatever I said. It's a zap strap.
So you're just erasing the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I got.
Here's what you just said. I'm erasing the last 5 minutes, but it's called a zap strap.
It is called a zap strap. I'm not getting away from the fact that it's a zap strap, but it's also a zip tie. It's the same thing with two things with the same meaning.
So are you strapping your bars? Or are you tying your plate to your bars?
I strap my plate to my bars. I strap my plate. I don't tie. There's no tying my plate. I tie a knot. I'm not tying it.
I'm trying to think of an argument. This one's a tough one. This one's a tough one.
You just walked yourself right into it.
Yeah, this one's a tough. I was like, fuck, shouldn't have asked that. Yeah, I think you are more. I will say, I think you are more strapping it.
Here's the thing. You want to know what's ridiculous? When people say zip strap.
Okay, those people just need to be punched in the nuts.
You just need to go wash your mouth out with a bar.
That's like the kids saying pump or pump manual.
You need to lock
or jet hopping. You need to lock that shit up right now.
Lock it up.
Lock it up.
You lock it up.
Or a zap tie.
No, it's like it's a zip. No, it's like no, it's a zip tie or a zap strap. I will understand both. You can zip tie your plate to your bars. You can zap strap your plate to your bars. You can strap your plate to your bars. You can't tie your plate to your bars.
Zap strap sounds like, I will say it sounds like a bit of a clown show. Zap strap. Like it just sounds like a kid's like rhyming thing that doesn't really make sense.
It does. You're right. No, you're right. It does. But to me, I say it all the time. I'd be like, Dad, where are the zap straps?
It's a tie. It's more of a tie.
But you don't tie it.
Yeah, but you don't really strap it.
What do you mean you don't strap it?
I'm thinking when
it
you
wraps
strap
around and it gets strapped around. It straps around.
Strap is like a Velcro thing.
Yeah, but it's not a Velcro strap.
You tie it.
It's not a Velcro strap. It's a zap strap.
No, but it's like a quick ties. You kind of like when you talk zip ties, you're kind of tying it to your. Fuck it. You are tying your plate to your bars because like a twist tie. It's the same as like a zip tie. You're tying it to your bars.
Yeah, but tying it involves like a two pieces
overlapping. It is pretty much overtangling.
No, it's
intertangling,
one piece. It's one piece going through a lock device that locks it in.
Lock ties.
Lock ties. All right, new name.
Lock ties.
Lock ties.
Lock
Okay.
ties.
Lock ties. Fine.
Perfect.
All right.
How is that not perfect? Lock ties. You're not going to lock strap it.
I'm never going to say lock ties in my life. I'm going to say zap straps.
Would you say lock ties or lock straps?
What's option C?
Lock ties or lock straps?
I like zap straps. I'm going to say lock straps. It's a zap strap or a zip tie.
Okay, now you just said that to back up your point when it's better if you say lock ties.
How about it's my choice? I'm going.
What are the people in the chat room saying?
We got Derek saying zip ties, Miss A saying it's zip ties, and me saying both of you guys are right, but I'm even more right with zap straps.
Who said that?
Me.
You're the only one saying zap straps. My mom says zap straps.
Yeah, your mom's.
It's a very much Canadian thing to say.
Margaret, if you listen to this back, you are a one smart lady. Saying
I'm
straps.
gonna go to the zap straps, eh?
Oh, the Coca-Cola.
Oh, the Coca-Cola.
So we learned that we don't actually really hear Canadian accents in Vancouver, but when we go to Alberta, we hear the Canadian accents just because it's more inland, and that's just how they talk, really, I guess. So yeah, I'll go to the Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I think the more inland you go, the more like I think we do have a Canadian accent, probably with some stuff. More inland you go, the more you hear.
Yeah. Another social media check-in for the show. I watched a friend of the show, Niek Kimmins, his vlog. He was doing a little road trip over to our friend Romaine's house, another friend of the show. And great video. First, always love watching Niek's videos. They're good behind the scenes chatter, but also good riding. It's entertaining to watch, which is great about a lot of the BMXers vlogs, which I like. But it was fun watching him try to get through Romaine's backyard.
I didn't see it.
We know that Niek is one of the best riders in the world. He rides a bike all the time. He has his own pump track and he knows how to ride a bike. But getting through Romaine's backyard looked tough. It took him a few tries, understandably. Even with Romaine telling him where to go, like there was challenges.
Trails are a different animal. They're tough,
especially when they're hand built by Romaine, who's not a track builder. And
do we think they're a little rough, or are they pretty dialed?
I think they're a little rough, but the main line's probably smooth. My question in all this is how many people on the BMX circuit could get through Romaine's backyard lines within 3 tries?
I wouldn't. Whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing.
If I just like got off the couch right now and did it,
could you make it?
No chance. Like no.
No chance. The amount of honesty in Tori's eyes was just.
I would feel very uncomfortable because for one, I haven't been riding, so I'm not like sharp.
Yeah.
And 2, like I never really.
You're not a big trails guy.
No, I never really did it. So I never really did it. So I'm already not comfortable on that stuff.
So how many people on the BMX circuit could get through? Like
a lot of people could, for sure. Yeah, a lot of people.
I think it looked pretty tech, and I was like, I bet you there'd be a lot of people having issues with this thing.
Full French style.
Yeah. Should do you want to cold call him?
Yeah, we can cold call him.
Do you want to cold call him? Do you have him on the who's Bluetooth up to the system?
I think I'm Bluetoothed. Yeah, I think I'm on Bluetooth.
So all right, let's give him a cold call. Let's ask him about his little road trip. Let's hope he picks up. I'll be a little disappointed if he doesn't pick up right now. I'll be honest with you. So let's find it out. Let's sort it out.
Kimmann, why it's not giving me an option for FaceTime audio?
Oh shoot!
I don't know. Why.
It's because you're not on Wi-Fi anymore.
I'm on but I'm on.
Maybe
data.
you don't have. I don't know.
I don't know why. Yeah, it's weird.
Okay, well, this is going to be a process if we get into this. You know what?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Well, it would take a WhatsApp call him.
Yeah, that's
I don't know why it wasn't giving me an option for Facebook calling or not Facebook calling.
What's J-Fly BMX. So I was watching the Pete D show.
Can we hear it ringing?
Talking about sponsors. We gotta get to this J-Fly BMX. You might just have to hold it up to the thing.
Can you hear us? He's not on the Bluetooth, is he?
It's not on the Bluetooth, so just hold your phone close to the mic.
All right, Niek, you're live on Coffee Chatter Radio.
I wasn't checking live. It's Justin's birthday, so I went out for dinner. But I'm on the way back. So, how are you guys?
Good. We were just talking about Romaine's trails. How were they?
And your little road trip.
Those trails are next level.
Next level.
Were they fun or were they super gnarly?
Both. Like the turns and everything is like so tight and so technical. Like the first night when I got there, I spent 2 hours and I just barely jumped everything. So like not even in one run. So it was pretty tech. But like if you know what's coming, it's okay. But every time out of a turn, it's so tight. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, you're still there.
Yeah. Like every time out of a turn, it's so tight and you have to go to the left or to the right. Like you don't have, like you basically have to know what's coming. Otherwise, you just land next to the landing.
Yeah,
oh, that sounds super fun.
Like I crashed 4 times, I think.
I laughed really hard watching your video, your vlog of like the shark fin hip jump, and he's like, "Don't go here, you're going to hit the wall." And like little behold, you end up going right there, going right into the wall. It was hilarious.
Yeah. Like I had a few like small crashes or sketchy moments, and then at some point I started getting really sketchy. So I was like, well, this is probably the moment to stop for today and just come back tomorrow and try again.
How many?
I'm all good. All good.
That's good to hear. How many BMXers do you think could get through there within 3 tries? Like, I think it looks super tech. I think it would take a lot of people like 5+ tries.
Yeah, for sure. Like I started really small, like on the right side. Like I think they have a bet, like Romain and Artur Pilar. that Arthur said he can do it first try, and Romain said no way. So I think they bet for $100 or something.
Oh, that's a good bet.
How is it dialed? Like, is it really smooth and does it work really well?
It works well if you know what's coming. Like it's like really French.
That's a great way to describe it.
Deep and steep.
I think we're gonna have to talk to Romain about this bet and get some coverage on it. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's pretty impossible to get it first try, because even like some other locals who ride there more often, they normally need 4 tries to get through it. That's what Romain said.
Holy.
I would love to see you have a ride on it.
I would crash instantly.
Yeah.
Did you ever?
I'd love to see Tori.
Oh fuck, I'd be so scared right now to do it.
Yeah.
Did you
like I felt like a complete amateur.
Oh,
I felt like I lost my skills in an hour.
Trail will do that though, because it's not really what we do. Like it's pretty different.
Yeah, like that was the first place I rode when I went to Romain. I was like, fuck, I suck. And then the next morning I rode at Cavaillon, and I was like,
He's like, I'm back.
I'm back. Oh,
it's reconnecting. We
Reconnecting.
lost him.
That's hilarious. It just looks like it. There's one of those places, probably not many places to warm up on the line either, you know? So it's kind of one of those deals. She's either going to call back. Let's hope he calls back.
Yeah, we lost him. Should we call him back or just?
I'd like to hear about his road trip. We got some stuff to get to in the chat in a sec here. We'll
I'm back.
All right, good.
Yeah, how was the road trip overall? So you, Sylvain, and Romain riding together and whatnot.
Yeah. Just basically at the beginning of the lockdown, like we were building some jumps at my place, and Romain was building stuff at his place. So like we basically kept in touch with how things were going, what we were building. And I said, when the borders are open, I'm coming. So last week Justin went on a holiday trip with his girlfriend. I was like, well, I'm probably going to be bored home anyway. So do you mind if I come? So I went to Romain for a week. Rode trails, rode 3 tracks. Yeah, basically all the time with Sylvain, Romain, and Thomas Jules. And I can't remember the last time I rode that much. Like we went to a bike park, rode up the Mont Ventoux. Like the trails and everything. So it was I need a week off now.
I miss going to South of France. South of France is so cool.
Yeah, like I've never really been there, like only for races, but never for a road trip before.
Yeah, it's cool.
And this time was so good.
Yeah.
That's so nice. You guys you're close enough you can do that.
Wait a second. Yeah, I'm back. I'm getting out of the car.
I guess
South of France is so good.
Yeah, it seems like it's cool. You guys can just drive there and you can go ride with them and whatnot. That's sick.
Yeah, like every track is like they've, especially where Romain lives, they have probably like 10 tracks in an hour. So there are so many places and there are thrills.
Yeah.
We wanted to go to some more spots, but we simply didn't have the time for that. So I think I need to come back at some point.
There's so many tracks in those areas. They're all really good too.
Yeah, like every track is good.
Yeah.
Like I went to, I think you've been there. First you went to Cavaillon.
Yeah.
And then to Pen-le-Fontaine or something.
That was like my home track when I was with Train with PH. Yeah.
They call it Perna Vista because it's like the place where you should go to if you want to do gates and first rates, I think.
Yeah.
But I did 1 lap and I told Romain, I think this could be one of my favorite tracks. Like sometimes you come to a track, you roll a lap, you don't even do a jump, and you're like, I like this, and that's just one of those tracks.
I was the same way. I loved that place. So good for gates, and it's good track to ride too.
Yeah, for sure. Like it was good to have some competition with Romain and Sylvain, because we've all been training, but maybe a bit more relaxed than we normally did.
Mm-hmm.
So it's of course I have competition every single day with Dave and Joris and everything, but it's just fun to have some other guys to ride with and have some competition while we have no official competitions and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was just
it was fun, but also good to have some other people to ride with.
Yeah, it's nice to mix it up like that. It's refreshing. It gets kind of boring when you ride with the same people, the same track all the time at home. So
it's cool to have some new tricks. And I played some golf.
Atta boy. Now we're talking. What'd you do?
On the golf course. And I wanted to send you guys some pictures, but I didn't do it because I was expecting you guys wanted to see some videos of me playing golf, and I thought that's not happening.
Oh, the fans want to see some videos.
Yeah, like I was so bad, unreal.
Man, that sport's hard.
Yeah,
it's so hard. But that's one of those. It's one of those things. The more you try, the worse you go.
Yes, yeah, you got to really swing it like 90%.
Yeah, it's like it's a good training, like thing to just focus on the process and not on the result.
100%.
But even if I wasn't trying, I still sucked. So
I try a lot of time and suck. So
yeah, it's one of those things. It's just not for me, I guess.
Yeah, fair. What are you guys doing for Justin's birthday? Happy birthday, Justin! By the way, I don't know where he is.
Happy birthday, Justin! He's got a new chick.
Well, they've been together for a while. I think.
Okay.
It's just low key.
I'm not sure how long. Yeah, low key.
Yeah.
Not so low key anymore, but they've been together for a while. But nothing special. We just went out for dinner and that's it, basically.
Nice.
Sounds like my kind of night.
Yeah, like it's not like even if you wanted to, you can't really do anything right now. So.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Exactly. Well, thanks for calling in, Niek.
Thanks for picking up the call.
Thanks for picking up the phone.
It's gotta be one of the first times someone's answered our cold call. So,
like the thing is, the last time, so I always thought you guys do it at like midnight for me. So this time was the first time I was like, nice. They actually think about the Europeans this time. But then I was at the restaurant. So when Tori called me, I was like, I need to be careful what I'm saying because I'm probably live.
Tori's calling me out of the blue. Yep.
Yeah, it's probably live. Yep.
Yeah. It's probably live. But thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
I haven't listened to the Thomas one yet, but I've listened to every other one so far.
My man,
so
yeah.
I'm gonna listen this one back to know what you guys talked about.
What did you think of the first radio show?
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay.
I loved your Aussie accent.
Yeah, when Mitchie called in.
Mitchie might.
Oh yeah, I dabble.
Wait till you hear the Canadian accent. It's even better.
Yeah, it's even better.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to this one and then I'll let you guys know what I think.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, see you later.
Good
luck with the show.
Thanks, buddy. Niek, he's so fucking cool. He has even on 1 sec. We need to give Niek applause.
Give him the applause.
I love that guy. He's awesome, dude. He even has on his story highlights on Instagram. He has Coffee Chatter as one of them.
Huge friend of the show.
What a fucking legend.
I love it. It's awesome. Oh, we have a few things to get to after this call.
Yeah.
Coming for you.
We got caller number 3.
Yeah.
Caller number 3.
Yo, what's up, Tori?
How's it going?
How are you? Good. How are you today?
Good. Is this Roger?
Is this Roger?
Maybe.
All right, Roger. Quick update. How was Toledo?
Very bad. I underperformed. I ate the wrong food.
Oh.
I got I ate the wrong food. I didn't get enough go-go juice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just blew off my fish.
Well, shit, bro.
But hopefully, Maryland won't get canceled, and my new training plan will be able to hold up with Cameron Brent, whatever his name is.
Yeah. So were we able to get close to Cameron at all? Like, were we able to get close to him at all?
Yeah, on the gate, I was right next to him.
Okay. Okay. Right. So we're gonna need to maintain for a little longer than that next time. How are we feeling for Maryland? We're gonna be able to get close to him at least.
Hopefully, I've had good luck at this.
Oh no!
We lost him. He might call back.
He's probably gonna call back.
Oh, we've used all of our minutes.
Well,
so people,
told you,
Roger,
we told you guys FaceTime audio.
Roger and company for the rest of the show. We got like 15 minutes left. You're gonna need to FaceTime audio.
We told you guys.
Yeah, you're gonna need to FaceTime audio.
So we got 2 more things I want to get to here.
Okay, before one words.
I don't have any one word.
Listen to them all.
Okay, fantastic. We got one thing in the chat to get to, and Sylvan's update review on last week's
Okay,
show.
yeah, real quick. What's the chat?
So we got JFly BMX in the chat. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about. Says can't call in, but he's going to chat anyways here.
Okay,
So
perfect.
great show and great job on the show. He says he was watching the Pete D show and he was talking about sponsorship, and he says I think I figured out who the pro he was referring to.
What did Pete say again?
He was saying that a pro asked for something and it just couldn't do it. Somehow and called back. We'll get to it. I need to plug my computer in for the live.
All right, Roger. Real quick, how are we feeling for Maryland?
Sorry to disappoint you guys. It's not Roger.
My mistake. I thought he called back. Who do we have?
No, it's Kimmy.
Kimmy.
What's up, Kimmy? How's it going? From I don't know what kind of suntan I was getting that day, but they were popping.
You're gonna have to eat a lot of Swedish meatballs at home to get biceps. Did together. We had
powdered mashed potatoes.
It was not
your favorite.
It wasn't good. No,
that was a big health freak like you are. Probably guy.
No, not a big powdered potato guy.
You'll like it in time.
How are
Gross on you.
How are things, Kimmy?
Things are. I had a race this weekend.
How'd it go?
And well, I got second. It was just this small little like club championship thingy, but it was nice to line up in the gate with 7 other dudes on the Supercross 4-1. So that was nice.
Yeah, no doubt.
More than most people have been doing these days, I'd say.
Was it windy and angle? Was it windy?
You know, we were doing the Supercross, and there was one guy who wasn't very comfortable with it, so we ended up doing just we ended up doing just the first race and the challenge race, the rest of the track. So that was kind of.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, it was our track. Yeah, I mean, when you were here, we only did like one session, right?
Yeah, we meant to ride a few times. We only rode one evening.
Unbelievable.
I was there for like 5 days.
Unbelievable.
I was there for like 5 days.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible down here.
Yeah.
Brutal.
You're still in the same apartment.
Open it
But then the sun sets right in front of the windows.
Oh, that's just
and it just roasts the place.
You're just gonna be boiling it at nighttime.
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah.
Has it been hot there?
Not so much really. We only have like 1 week where there was decent weather like the whole 7 days. The rest of the months are being pretty crappy actually. Nothing like last year when you were.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, good to tell. That's a good one to tell on air.
Well,
we're losing people watching the stream because it's been cutting in and out. It says your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try to reconnect. It's my computer. We're gonna narrow it down. Your Wi-Fi is great. It's my computer. The reason being, my computer is meant for like, we're just gonna call it an editing computer, but it's not meant for. Danny C. I think we just put him on the list a while ago.
We did.
On the list too. So we have not forgotten about them. They're on the list. He also talked about, someone asked about Neek's, when's Neek's next video coming out? I think he said next week. I think he was doing a part 2 of the road trip. Also, where was the other thing? I think you're saying, why doesn't Cycling Canada advertise the BMX racing side more on social media? Really not sure. That's their life. They're track people, unfortunately. So I wish we could get a little, as is. I wish we could get a little more BMX coverage, but their life is track. And that's kind of, J-Fly BMX, 3 young pros who's going to carry the torch for BMX Canada in the future.
Ryan Tugas, Carson Kowalski, and
Nolan
Nolan
Keelan.
I don't know.
Nolan Keelan.
Nolan Keelan. Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? Yeah, Nolan's good. Those 3.
He's a little further down the road. But anyways,
but I'm going those. Those are my 3 guys.
Northam. Yeah.
Those are my 3 guys.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay. Sure. That's better than the other one.
So many people are listening.
Yeah. Honestly, keep saying your connection is unstable. We're just losing followers.
Okay, that's all right. So you ask each other the same one back and forth like last time.
Let's just say we just both. I have to say it both
the
ways.
The flow's better though if we ask, or else it's a bit weird because you're at
Totally. So I'm opening it up right now. This is show 66. I don't care what anybody says. This is.
Well, we didn't discuss. Side note: what we didn't discuss before is if we were going to go 63 radio show and then 65, or 63 radio show 64.
I think we should, because I want to show 60
shows as they are and just have the radio shows as different shows.
Yeah, so it should not be. It's like last time we jumped a number.
So I shouldn't jump. Yeah, it shouldn't.
So this actually isn't 66. This is radio show number 2.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry for the excitement.
But no, it's exciting. I think I was excited with show 49 too.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, back to the one-word answers. Bathurst Supercross World Cup.
Waste of time. Bathurst Supercross World Cup.
Bad racing track. Australia.
Coffee and brunch.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah. People are calling.
That's all right. That's all right.
We don't have the minutes anymore, guys. Somebody's calling. We don't have the minutes.
It's FaceTime audio. We're doing.
I mean, it's probably
real quick.
Real quick.
All right, real quick. Caller number 5.
Hey, so sorry that I ran out of you. So I'll be good and smiling. What's the big old pearly rights when I see Cam Kramer get blasted?
Something happened to your teeth before?
Side note, what happened to your teeth?
What'd you do? Did you get
I gotta get a filling real quick.
Oh, that's okay. All right.
So
I'm glad.
Keep them in the sights, keep them in the crosshairs, nation to make it happen, but we want to see it happen. All right, bro. We're gonna set up a live stream with USA BMX, so we got coverage from all angles.
All angles.
Yeah.
And
less racing, the better.
Send it over.
Yep.
All right, I got you.
All right, Colombia.
Salsa dancing. I was gonna say after party, but I don't. Yeah, just salsa, like dancing. Colombia.
Great times, great people.
Okay. Gym sessions.
Fuck that. Gym sessions.
Just
please download from the App
Store. That was the most well in there. Yeah.
Sirius XM radio.
I think I just thought when I just got excited.
Yeah.
Barstool Radio.
Yep.
John Sawyer.
Awesome.
Jason Carnes.
Brother.
Pete I don't even think.
Pete Delusky.
Industry man.
Yeah. It's a laugh.
Makes you laugh?
Yeah. Like we have such a good discussion. He makes laugh. Like he's got such a dry sarcasm. It's fucking hilarious.
Fair.
Like if you actually listen to his jokes, he's hilarious.
Yeah, fair.
I love chatting to Pete D.
Fair.
I've had some good industry talks. He's very intelligent.
Yeah.
Jay
Good
Rich.
Answer. Ridge Meadows best.
Gate starter.
Good one.
Liam Phillips.
That is a good one for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prince.
Yeah.
Good one.
Liam Phillips.
That is a good one for him. Yeah. Just Prince.
Yeah.
Prince Liam. I don't know why it's Prince. But
remember when we could do custom locations and Nick had Stromberg's
gold medals. Mary Stromberg's.
Golf buddy. Accomplished.
Great friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lauren Reynolds.
Kindness.
Good one. Aw.
Chula Vista training. She doesn't even listen to the show.
If you know what, Lauren,
so what was the show like a couple months ago? She texted us. She's like, "Hey guys, I listened to this show." She didn't say finally, but she said like, "I'm listening to the show" or something.
Wait, I don't remember it now.
Do you remember she texted us like 2
hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just Chula Vista Training Center.
Home and memories.
It's got a lot of memories of training camps, training
good
sessions.
memories. Yeah.
Like so many.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got one more thing. Last thing to get to today. Sylvan sent in.
Yeah. We're gonna start doing this.
We need to start doing it at the beginning of the show, but we forgot this time, so we're just playing at the end. So Sylvan, we're sorry, we're learning, but this is gonna be a recurring thing, I think. Friend of the show, Sylvan Andre, loves to listen to our show, loves to give us ideas, opinions. He lets us know if it's crap, and we like to hear that because we want to know if we're not.
Sylvan, we're calling it what are we calling it?
I don't really know.
The Sylvan Andre coffee chatter review.
Yeah. But here's the first review from Sylvan.
I hate that guy.
Hello, boys. This is your coffee chatter review from France, Europe. Great show, great guy. Could have listened to him for an extra hour or two, but you're not going to do 3-hour-long podcasts. And obviously my favorite part was when you guys talked about your move, James. I love the way he stayed calm and just told you that you're an asshole. It was so funny. It must be so awkward for you. But anyway, it was a great show, great guy. I love to listen to this guy. I want to hear from DR, because you mentioned him, and I don't think I missed it. I missed his show. But yeah, I really want to listen from him. He must have some crazy story, and get him on the show. Randy as well. Bring all this guy on the show.
There it is.
I hate that guy. Great
There's
review.
the Sylvan review.
So that was a review off of our last show with Thomas Ellier.
Yep. Love his opinion. Great guy.
Yep.
DR, Randy, two guys we got to get on.
100% DR. And
we got them both on the list already. 100%. So yeah, look for one of those in the future.
Great show. I love these radio shows.
Great show. I love being able to have open discussions about anything and everything.
Yeah. I like the fact that people can call in and chat to us, ask questions, and we can reach out and connect more with people who listen to the show. It's awesome.
That's my favorite part.
That's my favorite part too.
We want to talk about what you guys want to know and what you guys want to hear. And when there's no racing involved, we don't really get to do that. So, yeah. You want to give me a scratch? Thanks to the sponsor of the show this week. ProGate Europe. Winning starts with a great gate. Like we said, what are we doing?
Take a
here?
photo of me with scratching my face. The answer for.
Hold on, your phone. You're on portrait mode too. I can't.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Oh, there you go. So as we're trying to finish our show here, second time around, ProGate winning starts with a great gate. Get yours today, guys. ProGate Europe. If you're not getting on a ProGate Europe, what are you guys getting on? What do you?
I don't even understand.
Like, why bother?
Do you not
doing
listen to
gates?
the show?
ProGate Europe, people. Okay,
get yourselves a
Get it today. Motosheets.com. If you're going to start your races again, if you're trying to train, you need some timing systems, scoring systems. It's just how it is.
Like I'm talking.
Like it's insane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they got some tapered, all black,
Yeah.
midnight black, fantastic. Lots in the plates, their brake cables, the works.
Yep.
Anyways, thanks for everybody for listening, and don't forget, snap on green.
Remember, kids, snap on green. It's not that hard.
Just snap on green.
Seriously.